Good morning and welcome to the Wednesday edition of Real-Time Watercolor Painting. I had this new idea, which is to mount the phone camera in the approximate position that I'm seeing the still life image. And big news, I got this for $7.99 on Amazon. And it's 100% cotton watercolor block by a brand I never heard of. I didn't look it up or anything. And so I thought, why don't we do a warm-up painting with this, whatchamacallit, watercolor block. And I guess I should probably cover this up for spatters. The pair, broken plate and photo, like, it was such a great idea, that thing. But anyway, so here I thought I'd try to do the beginner version of the beach. So let's see. Okay, I saw a tutorial like this that had a couple million views, so I thought, hey, well, I could do that. So one thing they did was put tape on what is going to be the horizon line. So I'm going to put tape on. Oh wow, look, my tape's not long enough. Well, maybe we could do one of those things. What do you call it? Let's see, do we want the beach big or the sky big? I guess we're going to make the beach big. And so lay this down. Okay. All right, and now, so the first thing to do is the sky. So a lot of different ways you can do this, but what I'm going to do is, let me see if I make this just a little bit bigger. Okay, I am going to put water first. So just put the whole sky area, some water. And I see I have just a hint of yellow on my brush, but you know, that's, I guess, extra flavor. All right, so I think this is phthalo blue. So the sky should be darker at the top. So we're going to try to get good and dark right here at the top. And that's a lot of water on there, but that's the way it is. Anyway, now I'm going to like sort of rinse the brush slightly. So there's less paint, and now I'm just going to sort of come down here, and the sky gets lighter as it gets farther away. Okay, now we're going to take a small piece of paper towel, and we're going to try to blot up some clouds, mindful that clouds far away are going to be smaller than clouds close up. So this is my smaller clouds that are farther away. And then as you get closer to the viewer, which is us, going to go a little bit bigger. That looks good. This is a lot of fun to do clouds like this, and you know, if you don't like it, you can always just add more paint. I think these look okay. I'm going to add a little more paint just on principle. If I could find the brush I just had, there it is. Let's add so I'm going to add a little bit of a different blue. This one I think is called French ultramarine. Hey Tanner, how you doing? Thank you for that compliment. Thank you for the well wishes. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit here, just because having a couple different colors in the sky is a help. So let's try that. Now let's go again with our little cloud thing. And it looks all right, not great. Oh wow, that looks pretty good, right? And so, you know, I can't I don't know why it should be darker there, but anyway, I think it looks all right. These clouds here look fantastic, right? So now I'll go back to that other paint and just maybe just go a little bit right there. And do a smaller, allege smaller clouds in there. And, well, that's not it. I guess try to get a little, this color here. That might look good there. Wow, it looks pretty good like that, right? So we got the two different colors, sky, hallelujah. Hi, my sweet home. Thank you for the good morning greeting. All right, looking good. Now I guess we're gonna take the tape off and let's do the well, let's see. Um, Try to do the water, I guess. So to start with the water, I'm gonna just take the phthalo blue, and we're gonna mix just we got ultramarine phthalo blue. So I guess we're gonna start with the phthalo blue, and the tutorial I saw said make it dark in the back, but I'm not a big believer in dark in the back. Let's just see what happens if we just go here. Probably should put tape against the sky too, but whatever. Okay, there we go. Now let's see. And go put this other blue over here. And try and blend this. It's okay to leave some specks of white. See these specks of white? That's going to be a good positive to have them in there. And it's good to have a little green, so just put a green there. Let's see. We're gonna like try to get have the beach like going down the side like this. I'm going to maybe just sort of blot up some stuff here, and it could be like a reflection of the clouds, I guess. And plus, I just don't really like the way the water is looking. But anyway, now let's jump back into the blue. So we might want to put a ship right here because we got the anyway, I don't know what that's going to be. An island, who knows. Anyway, get some more blue in there. Let's see about just putting some uh, little dots to punctuate this big open space. And now, see about coming here and saying this is the crest. And here we gotta get that filled in. And up here, I don't know what's happening up there. All right, now let's hit some sand. So with sand, we're gonna take we're gonna a light yellow ochre kind of color, but I'm putting this in here. It's called Aussie Red Gold, and I'm putting that in just to get a little more pop in our yellow ochre sand. So here, now there's yellow ochre. And here we go. So we're gonna leave a thing there. So here we're gonna put the sand and that gonna go here, and we're leaving a little thing to put some kind of like waves and foam in the front. Let's see. That looks pretty bad, but wait. All right, next I think we're gonna like to soften the edge of this just by taking a damp brush and going right at the edge. The idea is to, hey, Lucas Midas, Vitronist, thank you very much, and welcome to Art Fun Real-Time Watercolor Painting. We are doing a warm-up of a beginner-friendly beach scene. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to try to go a little bit higher. There's some white there. I'm leaving it. It looks fine. There's white here. I'm leaving it. No special reason. The texture should, punctuate what's happening there. This is kind of a wish it wasn't here. The a little blemish, but okay, maybe that's better. And I think we should go a little darker right there just to say I am the sea, not the sky. So let's see if we can get a good line right here. That looks terrible. Okay, how about we try to pull out some. That is a little better. Okay, this is starting to look a little bit like water, right? Now let's, I really wanted to put people on the beach, but let's see what's happening here. Well, let's see to get the, see if we can do the foam. It doesn't look bad. Okay, now I'm gonna see about a couple of birds flying. I don't know, but it doesn't look great, but it doesn't look too bad either. So let's see about a bird. Looks slightly like a bird, kind of gives us depth. Let's see if we can get like a wave. So I'm gonna get some of this green. Let's see if we can call this a wave here. And next, let's see if we could take out a little bit of. And let's try to get a darker blue behind the wave. I don't know if that's going to be good right here. Let's see. And let's try to get something in here. this we really want to get it darker, so let's see if try to go again with the green. Try to extend this light. I don't know if it looks exactly like a wave, maybe. It is missing a sun as yeah, right, thanks. Good one. Thank you for all those comments. Okay. We gotta get, I'm gonna just try to get a little bit more blue right here, like over this green. And I don't know about this thing here. I mean, it looked okay, but I don't know. And here, I think we need more beach up here in this area. Or not. And the way this is drying on there, there's always something there. Okay, how about, well, you know, it'd be good, I think, is a sharper line right here. I wonder if we can get it. And I don't think having yellow on the brush is a good idea for this sharper line. Let's see. Okay, this is sort of dry. Let's try to get some tall grass just to get some, what do you call it, atmosphere. So let's just see it. It's kind of dry. Let's see. Try up here. That's no good because it's still wet up here. But the idea with the tall grass is to get several colors kind of layered. And it'd be good if this was dry so we could be going up that high, but we're not. Hey, how about those birds? Let's do a bird that's closer here. Hope that doesn't look dumb. And try to get a little more. So a bunch of birds flying in. How about that? Now we need a kid here and a kite up there. All right. How about if we put a little dark here somewhere? What do you think? Maybe. The wave looks a little bit more like, I don't know, a big rubber raft that's deflated and is white. Hey, this is supposed to be a warm-up painting. What the heck? Let's get going on the real thing. Is this still wet? Okay, that definitely gave it more atmosphere. And this is a little bit too dark right there. Let's just get rid of that thing. And this is a weird thing. Let's get rid of that. And maybe we can get rid of a lot of that here. I don't know. And let's try to come back here with some. Let's see about some darker. Well, I guess you'd be happy to paint a beach scene about this level. There it is. And I want to get a little bit more, what do you call it, definition back in here. Doesn't seem to be cooperating. Oh, I guess that looks okay. Okay, that's enough of this warm-up painting. We could revisit this later, and when it's dry, you can like scrape with a knife and get little white speckles that look like you know, whatever, what do you call that stuff? White spray, ocean spray. All right, so let's jump back into this thing. Um, I thought that the broken plate looked pretty horrible. Let's start with the broken plate. So we need to get kind of a deep rich brown. Let's see about this color here, which is I thought was kind of like a burnt umber. I don't think so anymore. Let's see what this one is. That one leans into green. All right, and let's put some red just to get it nice and warm, a warm color. Okay, that's not too bad. A little light, but whatever. We gotta start hitting it here. Okay, this like high, it's shadow, reflection and shadow, whatever the heck that is. I'm gonna paint that blue just to get a stark contrast. It is a little bit blue, but whatever. We're gonna just hint at blue there, and now let's sort of smear it and bring it up to here. Okay, that looks good. Then I had intended to paint a background, which for the background, I'm just gonna try to do sort of a grayish. So the big thing is to go here to out here we want to leave negative space. Well, it's what's actually positive space for the stem. And this I'm really trying to hurry because we don't want it to look like an outline, but we want to get, we don't want hard lines forming at the edge of this thing. And, of course, it's better to do water first just to prepare the paper for this, such a thing as what we're doing here. Okay. All right. All right, this background looks not that great, but I guess we could do more layers on top. So this looks horrible like that. See, there's like two different colors, and we're getting a line right there. So that's what I really hope to avoid, but we could not avoid it. And it's weird how that, look at this, it must be like a fingerprint or something. Okay, well, that looks horrible. That's the same issues I was running into with this painting. Anybody think that painting looks good? The same thing, all these big backgrounds with nothing in there and just random stuff painted is very disappointing, but whatever. Here, this one, same thing, but at least it's, simpler and you know, not that expansive, I guess. Here I tried to do a dark background, which looks okay, but if you really look close at this, it's pretty meaningless. Other than I have blue tones in there that should seem farther away from the viewer than these red tones, but it's basically pretty bad. Anyway, let's just ignore that and keep running along. Well, 30 minutes already. Who could have believed it? Okay. So next, just see about, I'm going to have to re-up my palette here, basically. I want to, let's do the, right here. So I'm doing this big space that is behind the pair on the photo. So let's see if we can handle that. And here I'm just trying to, lay down something like an underpainting. I got some cat hair, so the cat's gonna have its little signature on this painting. Painting around what is going to be the pear stem. We need to remove some of this paint that's bleeding up like that. Get a sharper line there. All right, well, we're managing to get a few things happening. I guess we should try to hit the this other part of the plate since we want to have similar colors. Here we want it to be darker, so let's just put a thing. And let's put some blue right there because we want to like match that theme of having blue. Okay, it's not really blue, but at least it kind of matches. Okay, it's starting to look sort of like a plate. Maybe we can just start this stem. It's a good stem color, sort of. A little bit here. And see my little dot here. See, we can start this shadow right here. Okay, gonna take a short break. Thanks everybody who stopped by. So we did the alleged beginner version of beach scene with birds and a wannabe wave and fun clouds and seagrass. Well, actually, I think we could just, it's sort of drying out, so let's really hit it to the limit with this seagrass. Get some more, like, oh wow, okay. Maybe that's what's been missing. I don't know, not really. See about get some, well, that doesn't look too bad. Okay. Improving, and maybe we can fix up that wave. I don't know if it's dry enough to, is this dry? Let's see. If you have like an X-Acto knife that works better than scissors to scrape, I'm gonna just try a, no, that's not working. Oh, it worked a little bit. Does it look better? No idea. Not really getting much off in there. Well, note to self, a sharper X-Acto knife would be better than scissors. I guess if you don't think about how I just did that, then it just kind of adds a little bit and looks like a wave curling around, right? All right, thanks a lot for everyone who stopped by. Oh, thank you for 3 thumbs up, very much appreciated. And we'll see you next time for more fun real-time watercolor painting and my new pad, which only costs $7.99 for, I don't know how many sheets are in there, but it's supposed to be cotton paper, so it should be good. And, it seemed okay. And then here is the approximate angle of the viewer as we attempt a still life of live pear model, broken glass, and photo of pear and metallic object. Okay, till next time, everyone. Thanks again.